Behind the neon lights, the glowing screens, and the sleek consumer electronics we all recognize lies a carefully guarded reality, a corporate evolution so massive, yet so quiet, that most of the world completely missed it. Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are pulling back the curtain to unmask the true corporate strategy of a billion-dollar empire. We're decoding Sony's 2025 master plan. This is the central mystery we're going to unravel today. How exactly did a hardware company conquer entertainment? For decades, Sony was the brand that built the physical boxes in your living room, the TVs, the Walkmans, the stereos. But today, their power doesn't just come from the plastic and metal. It comes from what lives inside them. It comes from the worlds they create and the digital ecosystems that bind them all together. 60%. That is the number you need to remember. As of early 2025, the PlayStation 5 commands over 60% of the high-end console market. But honestly, that's not even the most staggering part. If we look at their global footprint, entertainment businesses, meaning gaming, music, and pictures, now account for over 60% of Sony Group's total consolidated sales. The box makers are now the world's storytellers. Section 1. Ghosts of Sony's Past. The Historical Struggle. To understand their total domination today, we first have to walk through the shadows of their history. It was defined by a pattern of control, conflict, and strategic self-resistance. It's a harsh truth, but historically, Sony was deeply fragmented. You had these absolutely incredible, visionary hardware divisions, but they were siloed off from one another. They were fiercely protective of their own formats, literally competing against one another internally. And ultimately, that friction held back the company's greatest potential products from truly taking over the global market. They were an empire at war with itself. The crucial point here is how they fixed this. Sony systematically dismantled those walls. They executed a massive strategic pivot, moving entirely away from those isolated competing hardware divisions and transforming into a unified powerhouse. And the foundation of this new empire? Connected intellectual property. We're talking cross-platform IP that lives everywhere, breathing life into every single device they touch. It was no longer about selling a physical box, right? It was about selling a connected universe. Section 2. The Hidden Entertainment Empire. Building a financial fortress. This historical shift didn't just change what they make, it completely rewired how they survive. They built an impenetrable business model designed specifically for the unpredictable world of 2025. Sony's revenue stream is literally a masterclass in risk management. Their diversified mix acts like a massive shock absorber. You have your transactional sales, sure, but look at the balance of recurring subscriptions and B2B licensing. High-margin subscriptions and massive volume contracts perfectly insulate Sony. If global consumer electronics demand suddenly drops, it doesn't really matter. Their premium content and recurring services protect the empire, generating billions in consistent, predictable cash flow, completely regardless of market volatility. Section 3. The PlayStation Monopoly, the true engine. Because sitting right at the center of this financial fortress is their most powerful weapon. This sleek console is a Trojan horse. Think about it. Once it's in your living room, the PlayStation 5 opens the gates to a sticky, highly profitable subscription ecosystem. Through the PlayStation Network, they aren't just selling you a game anymore. They're pulling you into highly narrative-driven live service worlds. It's an ecosystem engineered from the ground up to keep you engaged and paying, month after month, year after year. The physical device is really just the key to a boundless digital vault. Section 4. The Content and IP Engine. Fueling the machine. Because a network is absolutely nothing without a pulse. The hardware is just the veins, the content is the blood. And while the entire industry is cannibalizing itself chasing streaming subscribers, Sony Pictures actually stands apart as a premium independent arms dealer. With properties like Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, they're showcasing a fierce commitment to massive theatrical releases. They are developing global IP franchises and investing heavily in fandom communities rather than just throwing their content into a streaming void. They understand that true cultural impact still demands the silver screen. It's a masterpiece mosaic of cultural dominance. Look at what they own. They own Crunchyroll, driving the anime revolution with global phenomenons and anime award winners like Solo Leveling. Over in gaming, they're expanding their masterpiece lineup with incredible titles like Ghost of Yote. And in music, their hit-making machinery is propelling artists like Yoasabi to absolute global superstardom.
They aren't just participating in culture, they are manufacturing it at an industrial scale, ensuring that literally everywhere you look, you're interacting with their creations. Section 5. The invisible tech backbone, the secret layer. Because beneath the blockbuster movies, beneath the sold-out stadium tours and the hit video games, there's a secret layer to this empire, something you never see, but you use every single day. These image sensors represent a massive business-to-business imaging market. Sony's sensors are quietly embedded in the smartphones in your pocket right now. They're in the cameras capturing global events, in the very technology the world uses to capture reality itself. They literally own the invisible eyes of the digital age. Long before a movie hits the theater or a game is coded, the raw data of our physical world passes through their technology first. And this tech backbone actively empowers their own creators. It's a closed, perfect loop. They integrate PlayStation's Spectral Super Resolution, or PSSR, which is an AI-driven upscaling technology for terrifyingly sharp gaming visuals. They use advanced sound separation to upgrade classic films, and Mocopi motion capture to bring anime to life. They prove, unequivocally, that they are a technology company built entirely for the benefit of creatives. They're supplying both the paint and the canvas for their own masterpieces.
Section 6. Creating Infinite Realities. The 2025 Master Plan. When you weave all of these threads together, the dominating hardware, the unmatched content, and that invisible tech backbone, what do you get? You get Sony's ultimate creative entertainment vision. This is their 3-step roadmap for the next decade. Step 1, Creativity Unleashed, giving creators the ultimate technological tools. Step 2, Boundaries Transcended, connecting diverse fans across the globe. And Step 3, Narratives Everywhere, expanding these incredibly rich experiences across every possible medium. It's a clear mandate to seamlessly connect multi-layered worlds, ensuring that the stories you love are never confined to just one screen. Which leaves us looking at the future. Sony's ultimate goal is to deliver limitless kondo, which is a Japanese word for profound emotion. By merging their cutting-edge sensors, their unified IP, and their massive entertainment platforms, they are essentially erasing the line between what is real and what is created. So the only question left is, are you ready for the overlapping of physical and virtual realities?